Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review, sort of review, of a custom figure that I made. And...
It's stupid, I hate it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm lying, it's awesome.
Well, there needs to be some Walking Dead rip-off, knockoff figures. I mean, they got them of everything else. They got Spider-Man and Star Wars. And they got knockoff figures of, like, everything. But I don't think there's any knockoffs of Walking Dead yet.
So he decided to make his fucking own.
Yeah. And I even made the package and everything. And here it is right here. It is the Walking Undead Extreme Action Figure. And this would be Rich Grimes. There you can see, super muscular. To make him much better than regular Rick Grimes, he could kick his ass with all of his giant muscles. And look at all the zombie arms and the zombie hand trying to grab his ass in the back there. He even comes with his gun revolver. And we look at the back of the package, and the back of the package is inspired by a Batman Dark Knight figure. And I'll show the back of the package that inspired this. But here's my bad English description of Rich Grimes. Zombie Cat is going to read it.
Officer Rich Grimes awoke from a long sleep to find family disappeared. And you actually, you fucked up. Because on the front of those packages, and up there, his name's Rich Grimes, and you wrote Rich Grimes.
That's because the people who made the package screw up all the time, and they accidentally screwed up and wrote the real name, Grimes.
Okay, well, he dressed in his officer costume and performed a mission to locate those he may have misplaced. He makes his weapon, a gun revolver, destroy the Walking Undead. His family, he did discover, was happy with friends and Dale. In a secret, Rich's wife received a perfect kiss from a friend. Rich decides to keep his family from die by being leader and to kill the evil Walking Undead. But little does Rich know, the danger is incomplete for awaits the mayor.
And there you can see a couple of the walkers up there. I guess they would be the Walker Undeads.
There we go. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
Collects completely. And here's the other figures you can get.
I'll list the accessories. You list the people.
Good. You can get Rich's wife.
That comes with whore test.
Or you can get Boy.
Who comes with hat.
Or you can get Hank.
Who has an arrow gun.
Or Michelle.
With katana sword.
Or you can get the evil Walker Undead.
Which comes with absolutely fucking nothing.
Or Rich's friend.
He's got a pipe gun.
Or Hank's brother.
He's got a pirate hook.
Or the mayor.
Who has an... What? He has an undead goat.
That's
Is that
right.
my brother?
He has an undead goat that he keeps in his closet tied up with a chain because he just couldn't bear putting his zombie goat down. He just had to keep it alive in a closet.
And when he lets it out, it goes, man.
And here you can see this is made in 2016 by Evilcheese Toys, made in Matza Hell. I want to explain the names because originally, like, I was a little bit torn on how I wanted to do it. I made Rick Grimes, Rich Grimes, and I was going to do that with all these. I was going to have, instead of Lori, it would be Laura. Instead of, like, Carl, it would be, like, Coral or something. And then, like, Merle would be, like, Marlin or I don't know. But I was doing that, and that all the names would be similar. But then when you got to Daryl, it was just Hank. And I'm like, I just thought it'd be funny to just be like, everybody else sounds really close, and then there's Hank from Daryl. I was like, what the fuck? So that's why his name's Hank, and it sounds nothing like him. But then for some reason, I just got the idea of, they didn't even give some of them names. It's so generic that it's not even Laura, it's just Rich's wife.
And Rich's friend with a pipe gun.
Yeah.
I love the picture of him, by the way.
Yeah.
You have to make him and make him actually look like that.
I'll
Looks
try.
like fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah. But still somehow looks like him a little bit.
Hank's brother kind of looks a little bit like Duke Nukem.
Yeah, he does. And You don't even know who the boy is. He's just the boy. It doesn't say he's Rich's son. It just says boy.
Boy with hat.
Yep. But Michelle really looks a lot like Michonne. She just has a full bandana instead
And it's
of...
very manly.
Yeah. The mayor...
Which is appropriate, because you're probably going to have to make her out of a dude.
Probably.
If you make her.
Because they don't make too many dollar store females.
Yeah, I like how the governor has, like, a little dimple on his chin. So you made the mayor have, like, a complete ass chin.
Yeah.
The bottom of his face looks like an ass.
He really don't look too much different.
Except the giant ass on his face.
Mm-hmm. And then the Walker Undead.
He kind of looks like you.
The Walker Undead?
A little bit.
He has no beard.
Yeah, but he's got the bloody mouth thing. He kind of looks like you. A little bit.
I made this package so that you could remove it. You can remove this plastic without messing it up. It's like little plastic tabs that can just pop in and out of there. So I can put it back on. There you can see the package without the plastic on it. It's got the nice big zombie hand with blood flinging everywhere. I'm gonna sit that back there. And there's the Rich Grunge action figure.
He's beautiful.
So there he is, opened up and out of the package. Yep, he's got his gun revolver. Which he can't put his finger in the trigger, but that's kind of the way a dollar store figure would be. And I purposely gave him wonky eyes. He's kind of cross-eyed, just like a lot of the dollar store figures are. Got a sculpt on the star and little string thingies on his hat. And sculpted on some pockets for his shirt and a little badge. A little symbol inside.
I like that you painted his armbands.
Yeah.
Because they usually just have wrinkly wrist disease.
Mm-hmm. But he's actually got them painted. Now, I had a sculpt on the bottoms of his pants. Add a little stripe. Gave him a little holster for his gun. Which, as you can see, it kind of popped off and then it glued back on. That's why it looks a little messed up around there. But
that's good.
Yeah. If you buy dollar store figures, you'll find lots of mess ups.
It's going to be fucked up. Yep. Yours is way better than a dollar store figure.
Yeah, they don't even paint the armbands, and paint's actually worse on theirs.
Dude, if it wasn't a dollar store figure, his entire outfit would be one color.
Probably. I tried to paint on some little bit of a shaggy or scruffy beard.
His face is just... He's so handsome.
Mm-hmm. He's a very lovely guy. And
Dr. Douche Grimes.
And his gigantic chest muscles with his pockets sticking out.
His titty flaps.
Yeah. I also had to sculpt the sleeves onto his big muscular arms.
I knew you were doing this project from the beginning, like before you even started. This turned out so much better than I thought it would. This is hilarious.
Oh, I had to sculpt his collar onto and his buttons and everything. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you may have seen Pappy Titty Tats before. And
which is the best name ever, may I add.
Pappy Titty Tats is the father of Captain Shithead Jackson, who said it's backwards. That's Captain Shithead Jackson. Captain Shithead Jackson's from the Dollar Tree. Fu sent me Pappy Titty Tats, and I think he got them at Walmart. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I found another pack of Pappy Titty Tats at Walmart, and that's what I made Rich Grinds out of. So as you can see, I used this entire body. I didn't switch any parts out with anybody else. You can see all the pockets and the sleeves, the pant legs, the belt, the star, and the collar and everything. I kind of had to sculpt onto there.
You can see his wrinkly wrist disease.
Yeah.
Was painted.
That's what they do with all these figures. They never paint the wristbands. I don't know why. They just don't use a little bit of paint to paint them. So weird.
They all have arm foreskin.
Yep. I also had to cut a bunch of Pappy Titty Tat's hair off. As you can see, he's got a lot of hair.
You cut off his glorious mullet. How dare you?
I did. And there he is next to Dr. Douche Dick and Captain Shithead Jackson. I plan on making more of these. I just don't know how often I will do them because I really just don't have much time. And I have so many custom figures that I started and never finished. But I want to make some more. I already sort of started the Walker Undead back there. So I might have him eventually.
I made a custom once.
Oh, Blade?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll put a link at the end of the video and you can see Zombie Cat's Blade custom.
I am really good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's way better than yours.
Now, the revolver is actually the revolver that came with the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Misty Knight. And I used it because I actually bought an extra Misty Knight because I'm going to use Misty Knight to make a custom out of. And that gave me an extra gun.
Yeah, she didn't need that shit. Fuck her.
It didn't fit in his hand, though. I had to cut down the handle a lot. And it still doesn't fit in his hand very well, but it can still go on now.
It's good enough, damn it.
And the gun was golden. She has a golden gun, so I ended up painting it silver. Or gray, actually. And there you can see the pants. Like, he had boots on, but I had to sculpt the pant legs over that. Which wasn't too bad.
And the belt.
Yeah, belt. And there's Rich Grinds next to the asshole amigos that were sent to me by Solid Dave Snake. They look like they could be an enemy to Rich Grinds in the zombie apocalypse.
I don't remember the blue guy's name.
The Blue Bastard.
Oh, yeah, the blue bastard.
The Rusty
Sanchez and Ray Tamponero Jr.
Who I sometimes forget and accidentally say El Tamponero Jr. But it could be either.
Doesn't matter. Now we're going to do articulation. This is going to be fascinating.
Now you can see his head turns. You can move his arm up and around.
Shoulder and elbow joints.
And that's it for the shoulders. Then he can kick his leg out and back. Then he can bend his knee. And that's it. We're done.
Yeah, I counted. He has altogether 9 points of articulation. It's amazing.
It's really not that bad. I mean,
for a dollar store toy, it's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah. For the original Star Wars figures only had 5. So that's our sort of review of the
Rich Grinds
from the Walking Undead
extreme action figure.
And if I make any more, I'll be sure to make a video. I just don't know how soon that will be. And
I'll be in it. So if you don't like me, then don't watch it.
Yeah. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And thanks for watching and goodbye. Okay, there's been a discussion in the comments of one of the videos recently about Zombie Cat having nipples underneath of her shirt. And
Don't know.
What?
You're gonna pull my shirt off, aren't you?
I'm just gonna show that.
I'm not a hoe. Okay.
I'm just showing.
It was actually on one of Foo's videos that this conversation happened.
Yeah.
And I told him quit looking at my nips, but honestly, I don't have any.
Yes. There's no nipples under there. That's a metal bra.
Yeah, the dots that you see are just part of the metal, like, sculpted on bra that I can't take off.
Yep. It's just silver and black. No nipples. Sorry.
I feel so dirty.
Where are they? Tell me where they're at.
Who exactly are you? And tell you where who is at.
I'm Officer Rich Grinds from the cop department, and I am looking for the evil Walker Undeads, and I'm going to destroy them with my invincible gun revolver. Tell me this very second where they are.
Well, we kind of cleared them out of here already. I mean, there's none here right now.
Then I will have to locate them with my search abilities so that I can eliminate the threat of the Walker Undeads. It is the only way to protect the family that I call mine.
Are you okay, sir? You seem a little confused.
Do I appear the confused to you?
Well, yeah, you kinda do.
Well, if you view any Walking Undead, tell them to preparations for Officer Rick Grimes, for I will eliminate them absolute. And if you see Rich's wife, you tell her that safe she is.
Oh, okay, we'll do that, sir.
Glenn, he had sexy wristbands. You should get some of them.
No.
Hey, man, this is Carl Grimes, and my dad's Rick Grimes. If you don't watch some of them other videos there,